Hello, and good morning, How are we doing? I would like to introduce myself. I am Exodus at Exodus Automotive. Here on your YouTube channel, you may see one and two on the TikTok or something like that. Yeah, that's me, the car repair guy. You know how we do it here on the Exodus. We try to find the most simplest way of doing things without getting hurt. Try to stay safe and diligent at what we do. Yeah, trying to express something, teach you something. I don't know. Maybe I can help someone in some which way with a problem that they are having. Today we are going to be working on a 2018 BMW 535i. Water pump, some hoses, and radiator reservoir tank. Yeah, plastic, and plastic. Hot, cold, plastic cracks, leaks. You know how they do it. Yeah. But the good thing is that they keep us informed and they keep us up to date on what's going on with these cars. They build them, they break, and we fix them. So we're just trying to help out the situation. Yeah, any which way that's we possibly can. All right. Yeah. So with that being said, we're going to get started on our BMW. I have the reservoir. I don't have the water pump just yet and the hoses. But with that, I said let me record it because I already started, and maybe someone. These are pretty popular cars on the news. Yeah. All right, let's get started. All right. This is where we're getting into. So now you have this induction hose here. It goes to your intake. Yeah. Follow it down to your turbo. You have to your cooler or air filter housing to your cooler. I think BMW setup. These spaghetti wires, you're going to want them out of your way. I removed the gearbox that was here. I don't have access. I'm going to remove this guy because I want to get to the hoses and that reservoir right there. I want to get to those guys right there. So I'm started, but I'm gonna get this guy out here. This is a clamp style. I don't know if you see it down there. Yeah. But you get the gist. What is it that I'm saying? When I bring it up, I'll show you. Also, what I wanted to point out to you, this breather hose here, it's brittle, it's breakable. But look at the end down there. See it? Right there. Don't try to remove it. Unplug it. Yeah. But don't try to remove it. Remove them from up here. Like this. This is their squeeze clamp, you know, BMW special. Remove them where to say that's yeah. You'll be better off. If you try to remove them incorrectly down here and it breaks, you have to replace the whole assembly. Okay? Okay. Check this out. You have to get this clamp from the back side. Now, I don't know if it's what you call it here, but you see this little space that we got going on right here? Yeah. You can't see the clamp. So I brought the car up into the air and you get to see it between the rack and pinion and then, you know, the bracket, the chassis. Yeah. But I don't know if all models, the clip is facing a certain way, or is it that, yeah. But I just took notice. If you follow this line here, yeah. Now that's a lot of line for you to disconnect. Yes. So it goes right here behind this breather. It's a two-sided. I don't know if you see it. You have this little guy running next to it. Yeah, right here. Now this guy runs behind the turbo. See him with the white clip? Yeah. So your best bet is gonna get him down here into this little section. It's a squeeze, like this guy, squeeze and pull. Yeah. You're gonna want to disconnect it before removing the box. The unstableness, you're gonna have a problem. Yes, I'm gonna spray it and try to see if I can get to it. Let's spray some. A thin wall leading nose. See this guy right here? This line here? It goes behind the shield that runs behind the turbo. It has one of these also under the induction. So you have to be very careful at this point in time. This guy here is already a bother to me. I'm going to loosen it right here. Yeah, the two of them to get this. There's a lot of tension on it right here. Let's see something. Okay. Not bad, but we're going to loosen it from here. Going back in without loosening. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but as I said, these things are very plastic. They're plastic. We don't trust plastic. You know, spray it, wiggle it, it will come loose. Now you can fandangle to get this hose off. Okay. Here's your rack and pinion, yes? So there's the chassis. If you look, alright, let's see what we do. Bingo. See what I mean? He's running from, yeah. So you are looking on the bottom side of the turbo, and there's our clamp. So you have to remove the top box before you can get to the lower one. Alright? Yes, sir. Here's our clamp, yes? And our hose. Be sure to put it back. Be sure to put it back. Now once he goes back on, he will push the legs out and lock into place. give me that now. Yes. All right. So now you have access to the top one. Here, and he comes here. You are probably saying to yourself, but you know, I could get to it. But also, I'm going to be replacing this turbo line here, coolant lines, yeah, and this one here. These two lines I'm going to be replacing also. Okay, this is an auxiliary water pump for the turbo, yeah. It runs in a way, but it leads back to this guy here. Alright, so we have, like, I don't know, well, you'll be able to see it from the bottom, but how it comes back around and travels, yeah. Alright. Alright. So, we're going to be removing the turbo lines. This line here and this line here. Yes? So, the water pump also, he's in our way. So let's remove him. I'll tell you about the safety clip. Let's see if we can get on the back side of him here. This guy here. Let's unplug that guy over here. Okay. Now, you can just remove this, or you can remove the whole throttle body as one, whichever suits you. You know, personally, they make it where to say that, okay, this bolt here, to remove the throttle body, you're not going to get to it. You can get to this guy, but you can't get to him because the hose is in the way. That tells me that they just want you to remove this alone, leave the throttle body alone. One on the bottom. 3 of them. Break them loose. I don't want to take them out just yet. I'm going to try to get this clamp, get this side out. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. All right. That side here now, we can speed up our process. Here. Now, let's put him back in place. Alright. Rest him up here like that. Now everyone is wide open to us. Our water pump, our line here, the turbo lines, this guy here, we were going to move him here so that this way not in our way. Yeah, let's do that now as we remember. I think he'll operate by hand. Let me come on this side. Okay. Now, and right here, this is, well, I'm not saying yes, but as it says, these things are better yet. Unplug him. Swing him up. Simple. I love it. Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. Open turbo lines. Yeah. This little guy here is not in our way. Yeah, we can get to the turbo lines. Alright. So let's move this line up here. We're going to be replacing it. Let's see what type of bolts we are working with down here. Okay, that looks like it's in the T30 or T27 bracket. And the line itself, yeah. Okay. Okay. This line here. Bolts on right here. Okay. Let's work with this guy first. This is the best that I could do on the view wise. So this is the bracket, yes, that the line sits on. Now, our line is right here. Yeah. So, let's see if we can see the bolt. It looks to be in a tough spot, ladies. Tough spot. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Sure. Not sure at all. high off the ground. I went and I got the step stool, but that didn't help. See, depending on where your turbo sits, the lines may travel a distance, so you may find that they are a little windy. Yes. I cannot see the insert, but okay, I have somewhat of a visual of what I'm doing. Now if I told you that there is a line that runs right above it, yes, there's a line above it that runs to the back of the turbo, and yeah, let's bring it up in the air. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, see these lines? This one here, yeah, we're trying to remove this guy here right above him, but this guy sits on top of this guy, so you have to pull this guy out first. One bolt holds the two of them, but one is inserted first and then the other one second. This is the problem that we're having on the Mercedes, trying to get them out. You can't see it on the Mercedes. Thank goodness on this one you're able to, you could see it from the bottom. You have a little access here, but so this guy has to be pulled out first, yes, and you see that's how he goes and he runs. This is him on the back side here, yeah, so we have to pull him out first so that we can get the one up top to replace. Okay, that's what he looks like on the back side from the bottom of the vehicle. Okay, I just used my inspection mirror, yes, and I saw something. Now I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, but okay, maybe you're gonna have to zoom in on your device, but if you see it there, look in the inspection mirror right there. Let me bring it a little closer. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but yeah, you see it? One is sitting on top of the other. Right. Okay. It's gonna be a task. Yep. Now, let me show you something. See this thing? See how the head of it is? This one that goes to the back of the motor, yeah, has to come out first. When that comes out, now you could wiggle your other component out of place. But let me tell you something. These guys, they give you a fight. That lower one there, yeah. So I'm gonna say it. Spray your PB blaster on these guys. Try your best to get in there, because remember now, it's something that gets hot, it gets cold, it gets hot, it gets cold, and there's an O-ring that's on the end of it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there is an O-ring that's there. So I had to use a pry bar to get that bad boy out, But if you spray it and you get, you know, wiggle it out, it will come out. But don't forget to spray. Yes. Let me show you this. All right. Where are we on the camera? I think we're right there. Hold on there. Right here. Yes. The connection is right there. Hold on. There's my flathead screwdriver. I think I have a little space. It gave way. Let's see if we could just get a flathead screwdriver in between to wedge it, kind of push it out. Yeah, it doesn't require much, but as I said, they're pretty much in there. But if you could get something to wedge between the lines and the turbo, flathead screwdriver, don't go crazy. You know, you just want to wedge it, get him to move. I got a little space. Yeah, it's try to get something to wedge in there and then, okay. I got a little something. My flathead screwdriver, let me see now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now, it's coming down to the where, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but yeah, I want you to see what I'm dealing with. This is the line, one of the coolant lines that goes into the turbo. Somewhat the same setup on the Mercedes, the GL 450s twin turbos. This guy goes in first, then another line goes in and sits on top here like this, with the bolt hole go straight in. Yeah. So you have to remove the lower first before you can get this guy out. Okay. Now, I can tell you something. I can't do the two, so forgive me. When you see it again, I will already have put it in. But I wanted you to see what is it that said we were dealing with where the turbo is concerned. I've had a few comments or questions about how this area looks, because on the Mercedes we cannot see it, but this is how it looks, and this is where is it that the problem comes in, because we can, on the Mercedes, there's just literally not even this much space for you to get in here. So I'm kind of glad that we are working on this BMW where to say that, so we can get a bird's eye view of what the coolant lines and its entry point on the turbo looks like.